across the board.
Okay, wonderful. So, if you want to give tips to tips from Elana for uh, any professional athletes on what it takes to win a medal at the Olympics, say around 5 tips, what would those 5 tips be?
Yeah, I think probably the most important one is to stick to your sport for long enough. I think often young athletes think that they will achieve success over a much shorter period, but the investment is really long term, and there's many examples that you can use. So stay in the sport, stick to the sport, and if you use Dame Kelly Holmes, double gold, in the Olympics, she won those medals at the age of 35. If she quitted 1 year ago at the age of 34, she would have never won it. So so my first tip would just be, remember, it is a long-term investment. It's a long-term, there's not an elevator to success. You have to take the stairs, and it's quite a high staircase, and then obviously also to for athletes to know that there's always a lot of uncertainties. I think now this year with with Corona, COVID, there's even more. But to stick to to do what you need to do every day, and not to to get distracted by by the current circumstances. To know what you need to do to ultimately achieve your goal, to win the medal, to win the race, to bring back gold, and just doesn't matter what the circumstances are day after day.
Okay.
And then there's always surprises, and I think so you need to be able to adapt and to to plan for for different circumstances. And I think that was one of the things that I've learned as a as an athlete stepping up into the international arena. If you have to prepare for a Olympic Games in Tokyo, it's hot, it's humid, and you need to be able to adapt to circumstances. And then ultimately, to have fun. It's like, if you choose, this as your life path, as is to have as much fun doing it. Surely it's hard work. Surely it takes a lot of time. But make sure, you make good friends, and have fun while you do it.